This is Lewis Hart for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store, Forged Irish Stout, freebets.com. Delighted today to be joined with Jeff Mayweather. We're here at Jake Paul, Amanda Serrano. They're both headlining in a co-main main event in Puerto Rico. Happy to be in Puerto Rico?
I couldn't understand you.
I said, are you happy to be in Puerto Rico?
Yeah, I'm glad to be here.
I say, we see Amanda Serrano and Jake Paul both fighting there. And what can you expect from them? I suppose we'll start on Jake Paul. What can you expect on him tomorrow night against Ryan Borland?
Well, I think that Jake's going to win the fight. I think that the other guy didn't look like he was in great shape, and he also didn't sound too confident. He just seemed like he was happy just to be a part of the fight. But Serrano, I mean, what she's achieved is astounding. And I think that, no matter being that, she's a woman, and I mean, a woman can win multiple titles much easier than a man can. But seven titles is amazing. That's absolutely amazing. I met the girl yesterday that she's fighting, and she's very nice. And I hope that she does well. I just hope that it's a good fight, and whoever wins. I think that if I gotta pick a winner, of course I'm gonna pick Serrano.
What do you make of Jake Paul fighting these professional boxers? He's gone away from the MMA fighters, the influencers, and he's fighting guys who have sort of established professional careers.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. The one thing about boxing is that if you're the A side in boxing, you can pick and choose who you want to fight. So don't get me wrong. I mean, some of the guys that Jake fought in the UFC is probably better than this guy. I mean, because the guy has a record, but nobody knows nothing about him. Nobody knows who he fought, what he's done, or anything. And I mean, he looked like he was a little out of shape. And when Jake was, kind of putting him on the spot, the guy had no comeback for it. So I don't know if that means that, he's just happy that he got the fight, or does that mean that he just feels he's so confident that he don't need to say anything? I don't know, but I would think that, because I would just think that Jake knows what he's doing. He's A side, he knows what he's doing.
I did want to ask you about another topic this week. We've obviously seen Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. They faced off. Have you seen anything from the press conference? Them two going back and forth, and obviously both the fathers going back and forth as well. What did you make of that?
I didn't understand you again.
Right, it's fine. I said, with Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, what did you make of the press conference between the two? Them two going back and forth, and I suppose both the dads going back and forth as well.
Well, I mean, the press conference, I guess is trying to build. They're trying to build something that to get fans, but it seems like a lot of people think that it's phony. I don't know. I mean, I think that it's going to be a great fight. I think that, I used to train Devin Haney, and I told Devin's dad a long time ago that I said that his son's going to be champion one day, and that day has came, and it's still going on now. So I think that I lean slightly toward Devin to win the fight by decision.
You mentioned there about you used to train Devin Haney. You said that he will be a champion one day. He tweeted earlier about this is the Devin Haney era. Do you feel like he is obviously a champion now, and do you feel like he will be a very, very tough guy to beat when it comes to his rivals?
Yeah, I think Devin's going to be very hard to beat. I mean, he's a very polished boxer, and he used the skills that he got. And I think Devin's going to be hard to beat.
I was going to ask you, Ryan Garcia yesterday, he leaked footage of Gervonta Davis and Devin Haney sparring years ago. Was you ever there for that spar, and what did you make?
I must have missed that day. I must have missed that day.
Missed a hell of a day for it.
I mean, I saw it, and it was kind of even to me. I mean, I didn't see nobody dominate nobody. I just think both of them was getting off a little bit, and they both had their moments.
What did you make of it getting leaked in general? Do you think it should have stayed? Should it have stayed private?
Should it what?
Should it have been leaked? Do you think it should have been leaked?
Well, in the world today, everything's gonna be leaked, and I'm starting to see a lot of sparring being leaked on YouTube. I've seen about probably just this week alone. I've probably seen about 6 or 7 different guys sparring that nobody knew, and basically, I mean, that's somebody just taking that footage and putting it out there to be seen.
One last question for yourself. I did want to ask you about Tyson Fury versus Oleksandr Usyk. How do you see that fight playing out?
Well, I think that Fury probably is not the same fighter he once was, but I think that for the fight with Usyk, I think Fury gonna know he's gonna know how to beat a guy that's smaller than him. I mean, all he has to do is basically, if he can get close to Fury, and if Fury can get Usyk close to him, and he puts that weight on him just like he did with Deontay Wilder, it's gonna be a tough night for Usyk.
Absolutely, Jeff. Thank you for taking time to speak to me. Really appreciate catching up with you. Enjoy the rest of your time in Puerto Rico. I appreciate it. Top man, thank you. Cheers.